And tell me, wait, let me think. I wanted to ask you something else. Oh, yes. I am here on day 3 of the WSOP Main Event with Nicholas Rigby. Nicholas, the legend of the dirty diaper lives on. You have revived it back this year. For anyone that doesn't remember, you rose to poker prominence back in 2021 when you had a deep run in the main event. And you played a lot of this hand on stream 3-2. Is it just juice 3 or juice 3 off? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. Any direction, yeah, 2-3 off. And I just like playing it. I mean, it throws everyone off their game because it's always in my range. I show it almost every time I have it.
And what is the history of it? It was like from a home game as a joke?
Yeah, just like friends back in home games and at our local casino. We just always referred to it as the diaper, so just kind of ran with it last year once I wasn't getting aces, so I had to start playing 2-3 like I had aces.
And then you came back on the stream again this year, and once again made fame
right back at it.
When you coolered Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. You can't ask for much more on day 2. I came in already getting a lot of coverage because I had the big stack, which is, I mean, it's difficult to do on day 1.
Yeah, day 1D chip leader.
Yeah, and I had probably about 170 going to the last level of day 1, and just absolutely mashed the last level. So it felt good coming in. You know, it was a great experience to play with Phil, and even better to knock him out.
You're known for your sort of trademark loose, aggressive style, and it has worked for you in the past. So, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. It seems to work well for you. Do you think that works particularly well here at the main event?
Yeah, a lot of players are going to play it a lot more passive. They can sit there using their charts all they want. They don't know how to play poker, so you know, they can do what they want. But at the end of the day, it's a feel game. It's all about reading other players, putting them in uncomfortable spots, playing position, and that's my game. So hopefully it works out.
Tell me, are there any pre-flop hands you don't like?
That I don't like? Sure, there's tons. 10-3 off, 2-7 off. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Don't give away your range.
Yeah. You're going to see me folding a lot more ace mid-ranges than the diaper, I'll tell you that.
So the payout structure was recently released for the main event, and let's just say it was met with some mixed reactions from the poker community. So the key points from the payout structure: first place, 12.1 million, second place, 6.5 million, and ninth place, under $1 million at $900,000. Let's hear what some key members of the poker community had to say about these payouts. Mike Matusow calls it criminal, stating 18 years ago all 9 players made at least $1 million. Way to sneak in the fact that you made the main event 18 years ago, Mike. Don't worry, we didn't forget. Ike Haxton says a few $100,000 is life-changing money and a couple million is hitting diminishing returns. No, I mean, that definitely makes sense. A couple million more is not doing anything for me. Chris Moneymaker says, wish the WSOP would reconsider the payout structure overnight. It's not too late. We will one day get over 12 million for first. Doesn't need to be this year. And well, sorry, Chris, they didn't reconsider overnight. It looks like this is going to stick. Some players were more prescriptive with their solutions. Patrick Leonard said, take 100K off first and give it to ninth. Final table of millionaires is good. 12.1 makes no difference. There were people, though, defending the payouts, like Doug Polk. He says most arguments and complaints seem nonsensical. Yes, first place is a lot of money. That's okay. Your goal should be to win the tournament. Definitely interesting. What do you guys think about the structure?
Doug, the WSOP main event payout structures were released yesterday. Poker Twitter weren't too happy with it. You've got a bit of a different take?
Yeah, so I looked at all of the outrage this morning, as I normally do to get my day going, and I saw people were very, very upset. I thought maybe something was extremely wrong. I looked at the payouts. I mean, look, like, it's not perfect, right? But I think what people don't understand is there's a lot of different boxes you're trying to check, especially now that I operate my own poker room. I kind of understand some of it, smaller scale for sure. But basically, they wanted to pay more field, right, to get more people paid, so they widened to 15%. And then if they have first place be a lot less than in years past, they're like, oh, this is the biggest ever, it's the coolest, biggest. By the way, we're shrinking the first place prize. It just doesn't really make sense. So I think that they got kind of sandwiched into those two things primarily, and then thus, you know, the money has to come from somewhere. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, whatever, those guys got a little bit less money than they would in years past. So look, could they have made it a little better? Personally, I think maybe a little less field cashing is fine, but I mean, I think we're talking like a 3 out of 10 on the complaint scale, and people were talking about it like, you know, it was the complete end of the world, which I don't think is fair.
I think a big thing was the 9th place not being $1 million. Do you think that should have been maybe something?
Honestly, who gives a shit? Mark Newhouse? I mean, there's only one person that should care. Sorry,
Person
Mark.
that comes 9th.
He's not getting 9th again this time. But anyway, you look like, yeah, should they get $1 million? I don't know. I mean, maybe, but like, if you're 9th place, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm only getting paid $900,000 in this tournament. This is an outrage. I mean, that's a first world problem I've ever heard
You're
of.
probably good. Yeah. Get there and then worry about it, right?
Just win the tournament, bro.
On day 3 of the main event, they decided to call it a night with 1,517 players remaining and return on day 4 to play through the bubble. As expected, it didn't take long to reach one of the most exciting moments of the event, with only 10 players left to bust.
What's your strategy on the bubble?
Fold, 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 fold.
My strategy for the bubble is to play really tight.
I'm just playing real tight. I got the most chips, but I don't want to apply too much pressure. I think they know that I got all the chips. Maybe I'm gonna be aggressive, but I'm just waiting for good hands right now.
Aces, fold. Actually, no, I'm going all in with aces. I'm just kidding. I'm bluffing.
I lost half my stack, so not to bubble is my strategy.
Yeah. I also lost the pot, so yeah, I'm trying not to bubble and win afterwards.
Win all the pots. Yeah, win as many pots as I can. Yeah. I did fold to an open and to a 3-bet once, but trying to give him the business.
Man, they gotta fix this hand for hand thing. But oh no, I can't do shit. I mean, look at these guys' stacks. Fold.
It's false.
Fold.
Kings for seat 1. Oh, this is a sweat. We have an elimination.
Nice hand, bro. Nice hand. Fuck yeah.
Nice shovel, bud.
Thanks, boys. Let's go.
Don't forget to tune into PokerNews.com for all things World Series of Poker. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a single moment.